Now, Tom O'Brien.
Wow! Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 7 hours a day. We go 5 days a week. We go 24 hours a day on the Internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day out there, safe day. Steve and I happen to be in San Francisco today on the Go Long America tour. We want to thank all the Tigers and Tigresses for coming out in Denver, Colorado, Spokane, Washington. Look forward to seeing all the folks tonight in San Francisco. We're going to be in Boston, folks, on March 3rd, and we are going to be in Tampa, Florida on March 6th. If you're in the Florida area, we just put that one up today. You can. It's a free workshop, 6:30 to 9:30 at night in Tampa. If you do want to go, sign up. But please don't sign up if you're not going to come. Or if you are coming, then you can't come. Please let us know because we know that it will be a full house. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 46, NASDAQ up 23, S&P's up 5.5, gold contract up $9.50, trading out at $1,780.80. We had silver up $1.14 at $35.39 an ounce. Platinum, $1,722 an ounce. Copper down 2 pennies at $3.81 a pound. Light sweet crude, you talk about, this is pretty intense, folks. Up about another $1.79. We're at 108.08 a barrel. Bonds up 8 ticks, trading out at 142.16. Dollar index down 58 ticks, trading at 78.71. The euro's up 111 ticks at 133, and the yen is down 31, trading out at 79.98. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. Okay, so what do we have out here? We're at 1363. The spread out here today was 1352 to 1364. Your high that was generated on the 21st was 1367.76. We do approximately, let's see, it was 726 million. It's probably around 800 million right now. Let's see what we have. 763 million. Bottom line, what you have there, of course, is that you're still up at those highs with no juice whatsoever. We go to the Dow Industrials, same setup in the Dow. What the Dow did, we are at 12,984. The high out there is 13,005. NASDAQ Composite. Inside the Composite, what we have is this. Composite goes from a price point, a low of 29.22, closes at its high, 29.56, does 1.7 billion. Bottom line, on both of those indices, they do want to go reach for those highs once again. Now, inside the indices, let's go take a look at inside the indices and see what we have happening. If we go first off, we'll go inside the NDX, we go look at Apple, good old Apple. Why 14% of the deal? Apple, what Apple's doing is up 335 today, no big deal. Apple is, we came off the high with volume, 526 down to 496. We'll see how Apple's going to deal with this high up here. If we go into the NDX 100 and we actually take a look and say, okay, what was the strength inside the NDX? You had CS Holdings was putting big juice into it. eBay, Flextronics. Let's go take a look at Sears first. Sears was up SHLD. He's going to turn around and sell many of the stores, get some cash, spin off another deal there. You had Sears up 10 with some volume, by the way, folks. Sears. Last acceleration up got to 54.76. What we did out here today, you took that out and you took it out with juice. That actually sets up. Let me just see this for a second. So you get your A point's 29. Your B point is 54. So you're $25. That's interesting. I mean, that can push that baby up to 70. I wouldn't be biting just yet. I mean, it pulls back once again. Because what you have is this. Now, the swing point up there in Sears is 80. It's actually 80.32. On pullbacks, that is going to be something that's going to have some real action into it. And I suspect it's because of the spin-off. Gold contract. Let's go over and we take a look at gold. What we had with gold is this. Gold has a huge acceleration yesterday. Actually, the last 3 days, not bad at all. What we did is this. Today, you did 139,000 contracts. You're at 1781. The swing high out here is 1808. 1808, folks, was the swing on November 8th. Now, you got to remember, when we came down from August to September, you came down 245,000 contracts. Since Tuesday, what we have been doing, Tuesday had the juice into it. That's when we went into 1761. You did that with 200,000 contracts. Then we did 176 yesterday. Did 139 today. So it's getting a little tired. We go into we take a look at the GLD. That trades at 10% of the price of gold. And that little baby is going to need a heck of a lot more. And inside that GLD, by the way, we've been talking about Paulson. Bottom line is that Paulson, in the last 13 filings, has continued to be a seller in the market. So that number, no doubt, is something that you want to wrap your head around, because what you do look at CRM. What you do look at is this: is that when you get a big seller like that, bottom line, that's lots of shares that have to get pushed out. Salesforce.com. Salesforce.com closed at 131. Right now, she's trading at 139. There's an acceleration. Okay, so let's see what we have. The bottom line estimate was 40 cents. Comes in with 43 cents. They see fiscal 2013 coming in at $1.58 to $1.62. That's what they're going to be making. So let's see. We're trading at 140. You closed at look at that. Oh, that's intense. It's going right to the top. The top there is 139.75, and right now what we're at is 139.94. So no doubt you get some acceleration on the way up. Let's go to Dave in Clearwater. Hey, Dave, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, San Francisco, beautiful part of the country, is it not?
It is, and it is absolutely just gorgeous out here today. Well, I'll tell you, we came out of Spokane yesterday. It was absolutely gorgeous. Flying into Spokane was beautiful. The city's beautiful.
Sure,
and then we left there at 4 o'clock this morning.
No kidding.
So we were in San Francisco at 8 o'clock this morning. Yeah.
Nice.
So it's
nice.
nice.
I did back in the 80s when the base was still open. I did a couple TDY assignments at the Presidio. And a couple of my friends that I went to base with were stationed out there. I'm like, man, you got to be kidding me.
I know.
An easy assignment. Look where you're stationed.
No, totally.
Premium real estate, my friend. But anyways, I'll tell you, it's a beautiful, not to belabor the weather or whatever, but it's a beautiful day out here in Clearwater, man. It's 80 degrees, another beautiful winter day, clear blue skies. Have the AC on. Gotta love it.
It's great. It's for folks right across the country. I mean, this is just it's just been a beautiful winter, period. So
yeah, it would have been nice, though, because I'm along natural gas. It would have been nice to have a couple cold days spike that gas contract a little more. But,
I know what you're saying.
I was like, man, come on. We need a cold snap for one weekend. Just give me a week of cold weather. I want to make some money. Yeah. But, hey, listen, I don't want to take up too much time. Great Basin Gold had a strong update today, and I think the miners might be catching up to the rally in gold here, or what are your thoughts?
Let's take a look at it. First, we take a look at Great Basin, where you have the lows 86, the highs 283. This no doubt had someone come in it today. Let me just see this on an intraday basis. That was right off the bat. Okay, so
yeah, I'm telling you, look at the 10-minute chart. It was strong right off the bat. Retraced on lighter volume.
So, what this has held. Okay, well, let's bring this back, because this has been a vicious downdraft, no doubt. So 76, 73. Okay, so it gets 89. Well, what you want to see in Great Basin, first off, is that you want to see more than just this. That's for sure. What you definitely are is that you're inside the smaller trading range again, which is important. You want to see another sign of strength, because what this still didn't do is break the downtrend.
Right.
And what Great Basin did today, folks, is that percentage-wise, it was nice. It went from 89 cents to 97 cents, closed out at 93. with monster volume, 5.4. You want to see another day, though, with a 10-cent spread, which is really a 10% spread, and the same type of volume. Then you get action, man.
Would you say within the same, along the lines of the IBD thought process, within, let's say, 4 to 5 trading days?
No, it doesn't matter. No, you want it. The quicker the better. That's for sure.
No, yeah, no doubt.
Want it.
No doubt.
This could come in a week and a half or something. It's still fine.
Okay.
Now the second question that you had about the gold companies catching up with the equities. I mean the metal. That's all about what the guy from Barrick. Okay. I mean that's what he's putting out there. And no, it's not happening.
Okay.
If you look at one of the strongest gold companies out here now that I've been watching that looks pretty good is Gold Corp. Okay. And you get a huge failure out here today, and that makes no sense, folks. And because it makes no sense, because the gold contract itself has gone up dramatically, really sweet. And Gold Corp, the rest of them weren't looking that great. Gold Corp was looking good. All of a sudden, what ends up with Gold Corp today? It can't handle the swing point. So that's saying to me, no, it's still in a consolidation. So on a technical basis, it still wants to pull back. The fundamental behind that whole deal, folks, is, if you remember, I had Boyd, the CEO of Anico Eagle, on last week. And it has to do with, let's just go over here for a second, and you go look at the currency that they're dealing with. Yeah, Canada's dealing with a par currency to the dollar again. And they can't make money. They can make money, but not the type of money that folks think they're going to make. And that's the correlation. The correlation. So what you want, you have to absolutely be looking for the reverse correlation of the dollar, and that to me is where the real bread's going to come.
Along the lines of the dollar, Tom, since the dollar, tanked, relatively speaking, today, and the market didn't go crazy on the upside, do you think hopefully, maybe, just maybe, we might be topping out on this butterfly pattern that you see in all the major indices?
Well, what you do have is this, okay? I don't like how the dollar operated today for sure. We basically are coming into that swing low out there of 78.43 with some juice,
Right. But yet the market didn't go crazy up, though.
Yeah. You stay there. I'll come right back. It's Tom O'Brien's at TFNN. We're going to be right back, folks.